All right, folks. I want to take some time to talk about the upcoming California recall election, which is happening in a couple of weeks from this Tuesday. Really, at this point, the only question is whether or not Gavin Newsom will be recalled. Larry Elder is far and away the leading candidate to replace Newsom if the recall effort succeeds. Do I think it's going to happen? I think the momentum is on the side of the recall. Clearly, the citizens of California were able to gather enough signatures to necessitate this election. But we can't forget it's California. The Democrats clearly have registration advantage. They control every institution. So I think it's going to be an uphill battle to actually recall Newsom. It's possible. It's possible. I think it's going to be close, one way or the other. Whoever has a better turnout operation, I think, is going to win. So it's going to be interesting to see. Now, as far as who would replace Gavin Newsom, that's a foregone conclusion at this point that it would be Larry Elder. He's way ahead in all the polls. He has the highest name recognition. Um, he has the biggest campaign. He's somebody that is a well-known person in California. He's called the Sage of South Central. He's been a successful radio host, author, television personality, and so forth for decades. And he's somebody that cares about the state of California. Now, why is this even happening? I mean, what's going on in California? I think it has a lot more to do than just Gavin Newsom's responses to the COVID pandemic. It's a sad thing that's happened in California. It's our biggest state. It's the Golden State. They can't manage their natural resources. They can't manage their economy. They have an out of control homeless population. Income inequality, which is a big topic among leftists, is wider in California than in almost any other state. So it's a very interesting structure they have in California, where you have a coastal elite primarily dominated by the entertainment, technology industries, and then you have a vast sort of peasant class, if you want to call it that, in the inland areas, and you don't have a lot in between. You don't have as big of a middle class in a state like California as in other states. Now, for the first time, California is losing a congressional seat. Their population is in decline. Now, why is that? People are moving to other states. People are moving to better run states, frankly. States like Nevada, states like Arizona, Texas, Tennessee, Florida. What do all these states have in common? They haven't primarily been run by leftists. They've been run by people who get results, people who implement policies that are going to allow their economies to grow, that are going to allow people to have affordable housing, that are going to allow businesses to thrive, which creates jobs, which creates more opportunities for people, and people move to those states. In fact, a lot of the tech companies in California for years now have been outsourcing their jobs to a lot of more conservative states. Particularly in a place like Texas, Austin is basically becoming another Silicon Valley. Um, so it's really sad to see what's going on in California. You look at the big industries there. All of those industries are legacy industries. They all developed prior to California becoming dominated by leftists in the governor's mansion and in the legislature. So I really think people need to look at outcomes rather than intentions. The leftists always say they have good intentions, but their outcomes suck. And I think it's definitely time for California to sort of turn the corner. Let's start running California the way other better run states are being run. And I think Larry Elder is the right man for the job. I know it's an uphill battle there, but getting him into the governor's office will give him an opportunity to explain things to Californians in a way that they haven't had explained to them in many years. So I hope the recall happens. I hope Larry Elder is the person that would succeed Gavin Newsom. And getting Larry Elder in there isn't a silver bullet. He's still facing a Democrat supermajorities in the California legislature, but it would be a start. It would be a start, and you have to start somewhere. And shout out to Larry Elder for stepping up and putting himself out there. The media, of course, is running him through the mud, but he's a fighter, and I think he's the right man for the job at the right time. I'm curious, what do you all think? What is going to happen? Is Newsom going to be recalled? What would happen if Larry Elder gets in? Let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one.